Success should not always be defined by finding one right answer, but by finding the best way to get there. Our current systems in education, however, often focus on rote calculation. This leaves our students inflexible and unprepared for the strategic demands of analytical careers. I propose an intervention to solve this, the Function Derby, a game-based learning component designed to fundamentally shift our students from calculators into strategic thinkers. The goal of this mathematical game is to develop procedural flexibility within the concept of quadratic functions, the ability to know multiple solutions and intelligently choose the most efficient one. This is not just fun and games. Panargayo and Prudente, 2024, did a meta-analysis of design-based learning and confirmed that instructional methods based on engineering design process, a core structure of this component, have strong positive and significant effects on enhancing scientific creativity. Our Algebra 2 students will be working with the three forms of quadratic functions, their graphs, and their equations. They will solve for a maximum height in all three forms, x-intercepts, and even solve for the stretch or shrink factor to complete the trajectory over an obstacle on the track. We are not merely addressing math concepts, we are building the cognitive pathways that underpin complex problem solving. This game will ensure our students gain academic success and are prepared for competitive STEM careers through real-world applications. To cultivate this flexibility, the Function Derby rewards students for using the form of the quadratic function that is most efficient for finding either a maximum height or an x-intercept to get through portals. Even here, you see that multiple representations might also be used. The track and obstacles within the game structure require students to know at least two distinct approaches, understanding the graphical model, writing and solving a quadratic equation, or possibly working backwards. Students must choose wisely which given form of the quadratic they will pick. This is followed by immediate feedback that shows students their score based on correctness and whether they pick the most efficient approach. This practice strengthens analytical thinking by making students consciously compare the merits and drawbacks of each method or form of quadratic equations. Points are rewarded for those accurate, efficient strategies during the problem-solving phase. This shifts their focus. The reward is not just for the answer, but for the comprehensive strategic exploration of the problem. The critical next step is what makes a strategy best. We teach that the optimal strategy is a blend of ease, efficiency, and generalizability. The game uses an efficiency scoring system that algorithmically measures the computational cost of a student's solution based on the number of steps required. For example, will the student choose vertex form where maximum height to make a jump is known, or will they use negative b over 2a from the standard form to calculate max height? Students receive comparative feedback such as, your solution was correct, but strategy A was more efficient. This routine analysis trains them in strategic wisdom. American College of Education 2023 states that success in complex analytical endeavors is dependent upon the student's ability to generate multiple approaches and strategically select the most efficient pathway to resolution. To ensure students try different approaches when they fail, we employ the principle of productive failure. In the game, failure is rebranded as tired or hungry horse, transforming notational failure into a playful learning activity. In an attempt, if an attempt is incorrect, or inefficient, the system initiates an iteration loop mechanic. Instead of giving the answer, the student is prompted to generate a new contrasting strategy based on the system's critique. This mechanism prevents abandonment and actively encourages strategic pivoting, training for resilience found in demanding workplaces. By rewarding strategic variety in a low-stakes environment, we foster persistence and critical self-analysis. Furthermore, ACE 2023 goes on to say that real-world scenarios like projectile motion, curves that can be modeled by a quadratic, and polynomial curves with parabolas embedded promotes authentic learning and will strengthen the importance of these functions in the real world. The function Derby offers accountability. We will track two critical metrics, speed and efficiency, to guarantee measurable gains in flexibility and strategic choice. This proposal is not merely a fun game, it is a vital, research-backed investment in the cognitive agility of our students, directly aligning with our mission to prepare them for their future. We hope that you will support the use of this mathematical game. Thank you.